Angela Cropley.
All right, so how is everybody today? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, technology actually working. How about that?
Yes.
So, my name is Pete Sox. I'm the Director of Content and Marketing for CatholicBrain. I think probably a number of you, we've been emailing about setting up your account extensions, so we may have bumped into each other via email. I, as in most of you, am working from home, so if you hear children in the background, they would be mine. So we're going to go ahead today. Well, my intention is today is to take everybody through a walkthrough of the resources we have available on the platform, highlight those resources, show you how to get into them on the student side, and pretty much we're planning on doing probably one of these a week. I think it maybe next week what we might do is a walkthrough of the back end and how that works for classroom management for those of you who are using the platform in that manner. So we will get started, and I will share my screen. So you should see my login screen here.
Yes.
I'll get logged in.
Yes, I see it.
All right. So when you go to CatholicBrain.com, this serves as you know, the free trial sign up, and it's also where you'll go to log in to get into the student portal. So once you have created your account and you get the school code, school and parish code, that school and parish code then you distribute to your parents, teachers, and students, and that's how they create their own individual logins. Those individual logins for students are important in the fact that we try to reward them for doing their daily activities and give them some incentives to do that. So when they complete activities, they get stars, which then, once they accumulate so many stars, they get badges and then medals. And those are tracked up here in the top left-hand corner. So each day, students get daily activities. So here during the season of Lent, we have an adaptive version of the gospel, a reflection that goes with that, a journaling prompt, a challenge for them for the day, and an activity to complete. These are accompanied by videos. I'm sure many of you have already looked at some of these. I'm not going to play these videos in here. Free conference call will show the video, but it will not play the audio, so while it's playing, it's blaring in my ears and you can't hear it. So, but those videos are about 3 minutes long each. They get those every day. Today, we have the Stations of the Cross activity. This is a video we created that's 7 minutes 45 seconds long, and explains stations of the cross and then takes them through the actual stations. So that's something nice families can do together. You also get a video of the day. Oh, maybe I should explain. In ordinary time when we're outside of Lent, in that today's reading screen will be the readings from the Mass for the day. Adapted as well by a teacher we have on staff. On this screen, the video of the day, during Lent, we have a daily Lenten video that takes students through the life of Christ from birth through death and resurrection. Those are about 3 to 4 minutes long each. And we also have our ongoing Bible story videos. These are about 4 to 5 minutes long each. We have a complete 365 video series. Each day throughout the entire year, one of these videos is in this tab, and it takes students from Genesis all the way to the end of Revelation, and there's a way to get to those videos all in one place, and I will show you that as well here today. There is a quiz they can take that goes with the Old Testament Bible stories and the Lent. All of our quizzes are set up the same way that are attached to these daily activities. They're about 5 questions in length. You can either have them take them online, so they answer the question. If it's right, they get clapping, yeah, you're right, or if it's the wrong answer, it highlights the correct one. You can also print these quizzes if you want hard copies, but obviously under today's circumstances, you probably don't want a hard copy. Let's go back here. Next up is the saint of the day. Every day students get a video based on the saint of the day. We do use liturgical calendar for this. Irregardless of who the saint is, we put them there. There's, sometimes we get into the weeds a little bit with some pretty obscure saints, but we honor one saint a day and include them in the saint of the day tab. This written is narrated up here in the video of the saint. And then they have their quiz of the day, which is review questions based upon items in the previous tabs. So that's the daily activities. We also have the Adventure Catechism. Adventure Catechism is currently in development. We have 14 videos currently uploaded to the platform for you to watch in the video section. We are in the process of completing the lesson modules for each of those. The 15th one here should be in a day or two, and then every month we're releasing 5 until all 40 are uploaded and complete by June. In this series, it is a Brother Francis series that we're developing in partnership with the creators of Brother Francis. This is exclusive to CatholicBrain. You'll not find this anywhere else. And in it, Brother Francis is guiding his friends, Gabriel and Maria, through the Catechism in 40 lessons. I will play this a little bit here in case some of you have not watched it. The art's a little different than what you're probably used to seeing with Brother Francis. It's more 2D. So each of these lessons, this one's in process right now, but each of these lessons, as with all of our lessons throughout the platform, include a lesson plan for the teachers and parents, printables, memory match game, fill in the blanks, a quiz, and the video. I'll show you these lesson plans usually when I'm out in the field. Teachers like to see these, so I'll give you an idea what they are. So this takes them through the entire episode. All right. Any questions up to this point?
No.
No.
Everybody good? If at any time anybody has a question, feel free to stop. Next we have the Bible. This is a completely searchable Bible by book, verse, and or chapter and verse. We use the Revised Standard Version of the Bible. So you come down here, chapter. So that's the Bible here. We have an ebook section we are currently working on. We are partners with our Sunday Visitor. What this is going to be will be an add-on to the platform. Price has not been determined yet, but what this will do is these books that you're used to having if you use the Alive in Christ platform or series is going to be available as ebooks. This is the most furthest one we have here. So this is the one for 6th grade. So you go into each chapter, you can view a PDF version of the book, or you can go in here and you have HTML for each page. We have different things hot linked here within the HTML version of the book. we go back to that first page. Specifically, like if it's a scripture that's highlighted, you click on that, it takes you to that book of the Bible, and then you can find the verse you. So that is in process. That is going to be an add-on to the platform, CatholicBrain platform. I do know the discussion that it'll probably be not as expensive as the hard copies, but it'll be fully integrated and online as part of CatholicBrain. We have a dictionary. This uses the OSV Catholic Faith words, so if there's words they're looking for specifically in a project or paper they're writing, they're in here. We have a games section, an online game section. So there's name match. I'll show you some of these. So if you go in here to Lent, we're in Lent. Let's do Lent. So go to here. So it's basically you're taking highlighting the picture and then highlighting the words to go with it. That was the wrong answer. And it takes away the right one. This is the younger kids like that. So they're in there by topic. We have memory match for the younger kids as well. That's your typical memory match game where you're flipping pictures to match them. Works the same. It's the wrong answer. Flips them back over. And it clears them when they're, or leaves them flipped over when they're right. We have, let's go this way. Online word searches. So if we go into this monthly saints, and let's go to March. Names you're searching for are on the right. They're in here on this. You just drag your mouse to find them. Highlighted green once you find them. The nice thing is when you go out and come back into each of these, the letter locations are scrambled elsewhere, so it's never the same result each time.
Really giving the video
We have fill in the blanks games. Again, similar to the point where these are a drag the name. You drag the word over into the sentence to complete the sentence. So that. If it's correct, it holds it there. If it's wrong, let me get the wrong word. If it's wrong, highlights it red and moves it back. So that's the game section. Lent will take you into those Lent activities you see on the daily activities to the current day. Advent, let's see if this got updated this morning. This needs updated. Advent will take you to the Advent resources. So for each season, Advent and Lent, we have different resources we offer above and beyond what we have in ordinary time. So during Advent, we use the Brother Francis 24 Days of Advent series and build daily activities around that. In the lessons section, we have an entire suite of lessons. These are built like the Adventure Catechism lessons. You can see them here. They are listed by topic. In here, we also have a First Communion program. This program is 30 lessons long. These are not with video at the moment, so these are all text, but it has all the other pieces of the lessons that we have elsewhere as well. We also have a confirmation program that is 30 lessons long. Same thing, no videos to this one currently. We do plan on that at some point. We have you can also find Adventure Catechism in here as well. We have the Pillars of the Faith program, which is a 38 module program based on the Catechism of the Church, but this one's built for a slightly older crowd. So Brother Francis is marketed to pre-K through fifth. A lot of times teachers tell us around third grades when they see kids start not being as engaged with Brother Francis. So this series is geared towards third through fifth. They both watch the same video, but the quiz questions vary in intensity depending upon what grade level they're in. So just to give you an idea what these videos look like. You can't hear it, but it's completely narrated with music and everything. So that is a 38 module series. And then we have all these other ones that we have in here as well, like the Saints. I blasted this out in an email to you guys the other day, the St. Patrick lesson. I don't know how many did that, but we built a lesson plan around the CCC, Patrick the Brave Shepherd of the Empire. We have a prayer section that's currently being built out. This has different prayers to different saints, different needs, and they're all arranged alphabetically. So you just go through and find a prayer you're looking for or something that you might think is of interest. We have a printable section that has an entire section of printables. When I'm out in the field, a lot of teachers really like this because they spend a lot of time searching for this stuff, and we kind of have it here under one umbrella for you. So like if we go into Saints, we have a third party we work on with this that helps us with these. I think we're up to about 130 Saints right now, if I recall correctly.
Not to my knowledge.
So we have Saint collaring pages. We have the Rosary. So for the Rosary, it's every mystery of the Rosary has a collaring page.
Take all the cash out of my wallet.
We have the Stations of the Cross. All 14 stations. Bible alphabet. Various things are all in here by topics. So they're easily to find.
Money out on Sunday for church.
Also, printables. We have printable word searches. Oops. So we have a series right now, Sunday readings. So if we go in here, this one also gives them the readings for that day, that Sunday. We have saint word searches. So there's a bunch of those in there. So also printable fill in the blanks and crosswords and different activities for all kinds of different things in here. So that's the printables. We have a quiz section. This is where we kind of pull in all of our quizzes that we have on different feast days and stuff. Also on different topics that's scattered throughout the portal. You can find them all in here in an easy place instead of looking for them in each of the lessons. All of these are also printable. So they can be printed as hard copies if you wish, or they can just take them online. We have a saints section that is a research section for different saints. So if you click on them, click on the letter, go to read more, and you'll get the biography of the saint.
You want me to bring one of those back to laundry room?
Yes.
We have a song section that includes a bunch of Brother Francis albums. So like they're kind of split up some by topic. In case you're looking for specific topics. They're also in here by album. There's the Walking with Jesus album.
No, you're getting the ride all the way to the house.
Then you just hit that, and then hit play, and it'll play the song. We also have a video section. This includes third parties that we've partnered with who offer videos
This is
available
where I need
here
to
on
send
the
them.
Brain
They go
platform.
like a bat out of hell from here.
So in here you'll find Carlos Caterpillar. We also put the Adventure Catechism ones in here, so they can be found over on this side. For daily Bible story and saint videos, this is where you can go and find all of the Bible
Not
story
because of your
videos.
hands, because of whomever's hands.
Again, there's a total of 365 of these. So I think it is 208 Old Testament, and the New Testament picks up 209. Again, they take you all the way through to the end of Revelation and the New Jerusalem. You can also find the saint videos in here by month, and they're arranged by date. So those daily saint videos, if you're looking for a particular one, can be found here. Plus all the other stuff we have. We also have, if you go in here, you'll see the Brother Francis 24 Days of Advent series that we build our Advent program around. We had a Jesse Tree series we did this past
Correct. Wrong answer.
E-version of
Wrong answer.
printable
Wrong answer.
with each one.
Wrong answer. Wrong answer.
And
Wrong
if
answer.
you're searching for specific things in the
Wrong answer.
here to the search bar, just type in Francis.
Wrong answer.
All the resources we have for any person that has
Wrong
Francis
answer.
name pops up. Pope Francis, Francis Xavier, Francis Assisi.
Wrong answer. Wrong answer.
Link so you can get to that resource. So does anybody have any questions, or is there anything you want to see that I haven't shown you?
Correct answer.
Good try.
Can you hear me?
Joe. Yep, I can hear you.
Good try.
I love the site, and I'm a Catholic school teacher, and I was able to get in. I think my diocese has allowed that. I have today's saint attached the website, but some of my students couldn't get into it because it was asking for a login. And then I was confused. I'm not very tech savvy, so
Okay.
I
So
see
what?
that you said the school code, and then I
Yes.
can give individual students a login information.
Correct.
Okay.
So what happens is, and I tell you what, when we get off of here, send me an email,
Okay.
PeteSocks@CatholicBrain.com.
Okay.
I actually have a little, it's only a couple line walk. It's actually quite simple, but I'll send you a video that we have of it as well. So what happens
Okay.
is you distribute that code, the school code that's tied to your account,
Okay.
and what a parent or student will do, and I'll tell you what, let me log out of here and I'll show you what that looks like.
Okay.
So they'll come to CatholicBrain.com.
Okay.
Let me get off of this screen and go back to the home screen. And they will click enter code up top here.
Okay.
And when they do that, they get this screen.
All right.
So a student, and a parent can sign up the student, but But if it's a student, they want to be on the student tab, they'll put their name, last name. They don't have to have their email, the parent email. The only purpose of the emails is if you're using this to its full potential, and next week when we do the back end, we'll see this. The whole back end of this platform allows you to set up classes, assign teachers to those classes, and students to those classes, and then the teachers can send notifications out to students of homework assignments
Okay,
and communicate with the students.
okay. All
We
right.
also have a CatholicBrain Connect app.
Oh, the app,
That app, yeah.
because they all have iPads at home now.
So
I
to
don't
clarify
know,
that a little bit,
easier for them.
yeah, that CatholicBrain Connect app is more for the teachers to communicate with
Okay,
and the parents. We do have a CatholicBrain app that's coming out that will serve as a launcher that gets them into here.
okay,
But right now, they still have to get in via browser. But I
Okay.
anticipate that app being available soon. But again, what happens is a student will put their name, last name, all their information, create a password.
okay.
This right here is where they want to put that school code.
That I have to provide for them.
Yes. A
Okay.
student ID is not necessary. That's only if your school happens to use them. We had a school request that we add that. That can be left
Okay.
blank. And then once that's all in, you hit register now, and then they'll have their login credentials created. And that again is important because then, you know, they have their own login, they're getting their own rewards for completing daily activities, and that allows you to track them.
Okay, so then in other words, like today when I assigned that they watched that St. Cuthbert video,
Yes.
they did easily have the link.
Mhm.
They were able to see it, but it was just they couldn't go beyond the sign-in page. So
Yeah,
they-
because they needed their own sign-in.
Yeah, okay,
yep.
okay. So now I'll figure that out, and then I.
Well, you email me. I'll send you that video that shows all that. And
Oh, okay,
yep. And anybody else that wants that, feel free to email me.
okay. So I will pass that information on to my other faculty colleagues, and you know, I like the site. It's very good. So
Good. Thank
I
you.
hope to get a lot of use out of it.
Good.
Because I teach first grade, so
Okay.
it would be very good.
I have a,
Anybody? Go ahead.
how do you create the classroom so that you
Okay.
can put students?
Well, I was going to do this next week, but if
Oh,
anybody's
I've
not going
already sent this out. We've been teaching this whole week.
to, not a
this
problem.
morning.
Tell you what, if anybody else has time, let's just do this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or you, I
Okay.
can email you.
No problem. I think a lot of you probably have the same question. So let's use this one. This is a mock classroom we have set up, mock school. So the first thing you do is when you go in here and you see manage students, these are all the students. Once they come in, you'll be able to see them here on this screen. You'll go into manage class. Right now I hit list classes. These are all the classes we created. But if you want to add a class, you click add class. And then you name that class, whatever it is. So let's just say St. Luke's grade 1. All right. I'm just making up something here as we go. All right. And we'll just put that there and we'll submit it. Don't worry about that error. It's not a problem. Ignore the error.
This is really a no-brainer.
So once that class is made, then you can go into that class. You can click on students, and once your students have created their logins, you're going to see all of them in here. Then you click a checkbox of who you want to add to the class, and then add them to the class. You will do the same thing with your teachers. You'll have a list of all your teachers once they create their accounts. You'll click who you want to add to that specific class, and you'll add selected teachers. And then you'll see down here, once that's completed, that you have, in this case, 6 students and 2 teachers. And in here is where you can send emails out. So when you have those students in there and you have a contact for either the parent or the student, you can send emails to them. You can assign homework in here. You can communicate with them, and just like similar to Flocknote is basically how we have this. So it allows you to communicate with classrooms and students that way. This can also be done through that CatholicBrain Connect app to do the same thing.
Okay.
And Monday we're rolling out. I'm pretty sure it's Monday, we are rolling out an update to the system where when a student logs in on the front end and the student portal back here, when they first log in, they'll get notified of anything you assign them from there as well. Right now, and it does it through the app. We're fixing that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. All right.
Anybody else? No. All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us today. If you have any questions or anything comes up, you run into anything, feel free to email me, Pete Socks, SOCKS, at CatholicBrain.com, and I'll make sure we get everything figured out for you and get you going. How's your experience been so far?
I love this. It's a really, really good thing, and I love it that we can share it with our students.
Yes, it's in my case, it's very appropriate, and it's just what they need.
Yeah, good to hear.
Yeah.
Good to hear. All right.
All right then.
All right.
Thank you.
So everybody have a blessed week. We're going to do another one next week. I'm not sure what day, but I'll send an email blast out, and we'll do something else next week.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank
Take
you.
care, everybody.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. How do I disconnect, Kat?